What is up everyone, it's CMG here. So for once, I have decided to do something completely different today. I felt like coming on to showcase some of my character builds in Honkai Star Rail. Of course, this will be a one-off thing. I will be going back to Overwatch content straight after this. No, I do not plan on becoming a content creator for any gacha. I like to keep my gachas strictly enjoyable that I can play off camera where I don't have to make content for them. But for one video at least, I can show you what I've got so far after around 1 year of playing. Now, do keep in mind that I am not very good at explaining anything in this game in terms of team builds or anything like that. I am literally showing you what I've got. I consider this a chill out video rather than an informal one. Now, are these the best builds you're going to see? Absolutely not. In fact, far from it. There are going to be builds that you'll end up scratching your head over, probably because I've not gotten around to building them in a way that I want them. There are many different characters for many different teams to combat many different types of content. Now, at the time of me recording this video, the banner for Firefly is about to finish. I'm not planning on pulling for her, even though I would like to, simply because I just want to wait for Ling Sha. As you can see, with everything saved up there, I've been waiting for her for ages. If I do ever pull for Firefly, it'll probably be on a rerun further down the line. So yeah, I suppose I could just go ahead and show you what I've got. I'll just briefly show you light cones, relics, eidolons, if I've got any, talent trees, etc. I won't go into any detail about them unless I feel like I want to go and put something. But other than that, this is a showcase first and foremost, not a guide. Of course, you are free to give me some advice on how to build characters better down in the comment section down below. Right, so I guess what we'll start with is, well, the first thing I'll do is I'm going to show you the characters that I've got stars on. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of them. I'm not going to be showing you the ones that I haven't starred because, you know, we'll just be here forever and most of them are probably not built anyway. Some of the characters down here, I've had to take relics off of them and put them on the better ones. So, yeah, I'm just going to showcase everything here and I'll do it as quickly as I possibly can. So, I guess you could see right up here, I've got a break team. So every one of these characters, they specialize in break damage. So you got the Trailblazer, you have Firefly, you have Run May, and you have Gallagher. So let's just start off with these characters first, I guess. So for the Harmony Trailblazer, we have Memories of the Past as a light cone. We have almost all of the traces maxed out. I just need to do the talent and the skill. I just need to update those. Then we have relics. What I plan to do with the Trailblazer is do a 4-piece watchmaker. Unfortunately, I have 2-piece shooting meteor, but I do want to max the whole thing out with watchmaker because apparently when she ults, I believe it will offer them, or it will offer the rest of the team 30% break effect, I think, if you have the 4-piece watchmaker. So that's what I plan to do with that. I have 3 eidolons for the Trailblazer, and then that's it. So that's pretty much that. Firefly, I have E1. You know how it is. Honestly, Firefly is my favorite character in the game. To be honest, she's the one that I've invested in the most. The light cone, I almost forgot about light cones. I don't go for characters light cones. You'll notice that most of the characters I don't have any light cones for them. So this one, Fall of an Eon, is actually a light cone that you can get from the simulated universe for free. So I've got this at Superimposition 5. So this is fully maxed out. They're called traces, not... Did I say talent trees earlier? They're traces, sorry. Yeah, so traces, they're maxed out. So I have this set. I've got Iron Cavalry and Forge of the Lantern, because obviously she needs tons of break effect and fire weakness. So basically that's what that is, and obviously E1. So yeah, Firefly. I'm so happy with this build so far. It would be nice to get the signature light cone whenever Firefly gets a rerun, but you know, I'm happy with this. Run May. I have another Memories of the Past light cone. I have almost a Traces maxed out. Right now, I've got double Hacker Space and double Thief of Shooting Meteor. But a lot of people suggest that I use Watchmaker 4-piece on her. Because of the, again, like I said before with the ultimate, whenever she uses ultimate, she provides 30% extra break effect, I think. So yeah, this is what I'm going with for now. It's not the best build, no it's not, but it's something I can live with for the time being. So yeah, most of these characters don't have, or at least most of the 5 stars don't have any eidolons, except for Firefly. I've got E1, so yeah. So Gallagher, let's be honest, he's going to be replaced when I get Linkshar. But yeah, so he's got the What Is Real light cone. He's completely maxed out. His relic set is basically Shooting Meteor, and then Thief, I think, is it Kingdom of Banetry? Yeah. And then he, obviously, because he's a 4-star character, he's E6. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with Gallagher. He's pretty useful to me. I usually run him all the time with not just the break team, but with other teams as well. So he's actually pretty good. Robin, she is one of my go-to Harmony characters. As you can see, yeah. The one thing I would advise you to do, if you ever get Robin, basically just give her everything attack, and just give her a little bit of speed. Like, I've got 124 speed there. The light cone is for Tomorrow's Journey. I think this is an event light cone that you can get from a previous event in Penacony, I think. And then you got, yeah, she's fully maxed out. Oh yeah, with the exception of the basic attack. Yeah, I need to level that up one more time, and then she'll be fully maxed out. Then we have relics. Relics, I have 2-piece Hacker Space for a little bit of speed. I've got Musketeer of Wild Wheat, and I've got Space Sealing Station. Because like I said, you need speed, a little bit of speed, and then everything has to be attack, basically, for Robin. These are all my... Yeah, I'm not going to show it off everything. But yeah, also as well, you need an energy regeneration rope. That's important, because then otherwise you won't be able to keep doing her ultimate all the time. And when you're running Robin, you kind of like want to be using her ultimate all the time, so that you can do maximum damage with all your characters. And of course, no eidolons. I'm not going to show the fact that I've got eidolons, because I've got nothing for my 5 stars. Topaz, I'm happy to have her in my account. I just don't really know what to do with her. The only other time I use Topaz is when I'm using her with Dr. Ratio and Robin for follow-up teams. I don't know what to do with the light cone. I don't really have very many light cones for the hunt. So if I try and switch... As you can see, I don't really have very many light cones for the hunt. I've got Cruising in Stellar Sea, which is the free one from Simulated Universe. I got Sleep Like the Dead, which I've got on Sealer. But then others, I just don't have... I just don't get any hunt light cones. So, honestly, I don't know what to put on my Topaz in terms of that. Traces are a bit scarce, I think. There's one node that I still need to up trigger. Relics, I've got Ash Blazing Grand Duke and Hacker Space, but I do plan on making Ash Blazing Grand Duke 4-piece. And then Inert Cell Soto is the rope and the sphere. Yeah, no eidolons. Jing Liu is one of my favorite characters as well. Alongside Firefly, she's one of my favorites. She is a serious carry for my account. Even though, honestly, I think her build is a bit rough around the edges, as you'll probably see in a minute. Right, so my light cone is Under the Blue Sky with a superimposition of 3. The traces are maxed out. Yeah, but like I said, relics, I feel this is the right set, but like I said, it's a little bit rough around the edges in terms of what stats I've got. Like, for example, the rope, which is Rutilant Arena, the main stat is break effect, which it shouldn't be. It should be attack. As you can see, usually a lot of people will use attack, but I literally haven't gotten around to farming Rutilant Arena properly to be able to get a decent rope. So I'm just going with a break effect rope for the time being. So yeah, for Jing Liu, she's a bit of a carry for me, but like I said, a little bit problematic with some of the relics I've got. Acheron is pretty much the same thing. So she's got Good Night and Sleep Well for the light cone. She has almost a fully traced out or maxed out traces. For this one, I've got Pioneer Diver of Dead Water as a 4-piece set, but the Ball and Robe, I've got Glamoth. But I know that there's a better set out there that you should use and not this one. But I've got Attack. I haven't even gotten around to farming for the Ball and Rope properly yet. But most of the relics I've got for Acheron are crit damage. But I know a lot of people suggest that crit rate is important for Acheron. As you can see there, my crit rate for Acheron is 29.4, which I know is too low. I know that. But I plan to make that a bit better later on. But crit damage is alright for the time being, but the crit rate needs to improve, I think, for Acheron. Bronya. Bronya is E2. I have Hackerspace 4-piece and Broken Keel. I don't have everything maxed out on traces. Past and Future, Harmony Light Cone. Crit damage is 205. You need a lot of crit damage for Bronya, apparently, and a little bit of speed. Yeah, it's kind of useful in certain teams. Whenever you've got any skill points, and then you want to use her ability, and you want to just make people immediately attack straight after her, you know, just to bring them up the action order, and then just attack immediately. Yeah, you can use Bronya. Now Jade. Actually, I want to talk a little bit about Jade, because what I'm trying to do with Jade is get a team going with her and Jingliu. So Jingliu is whenever she uses, when Jade uses her ability and makes Jingliu the debt collector, and then I have to use whenever I turn her into the other state, where she does multiple damage to multiple opponents, the number goes up on her follow-up so that she can constantly do it. That's what I'm trying to do with Jade and Jingliu. But anyway, yeah. But everyone knows that Jade isn't all that great. She's not meta. She's only good in pure fiction. If you're doing a lot of pure fiction, then Jade is definitely a good character for that. So yeah, I've got Birth of the Self as a light cone. I have most of her trace nodes maxed out. I have Penacony Land of Dreams. It's not the best set, no, but I haven't even got around to finding a good set for her. I think there is a set that you'd be, I think it's this one right here that you should use on Jade. Duran Dynasty of Running Wolves, you should use that on Jade, but unfortunately I've got Penacony Land of Dreams because of the fact that I've got good stats on it. So I've got quantum damage boost on this one, and then I have energy regeneration rate on this one. And if you can see, the substats are pretty good. So I'm just running with this for the time being, and then I'm just using her in mono quantum teams at the moment. So who's next? Alright, Sparkle. I've only just recently brought her speed up to 160. Apparently you need excessive amounts of speed on Sparkle and tons of crit damage. So at the moment I'm using Sparkle in mono quantum teams with Sealer, Silverwolf, and Fushuan. Yeah, so basically I've got Past and Future as a light cone. All of her traces are maxed out. Now the relic set, I've got 4-piece Hackerspace, and I've got Penacony Land of Dreams as the 2-piece Ball and Rope. A lot of people say it's preferable if you go for a set that provides crit damage instead of energy regeneration rate. But I'm going with this for now because I don't have Imbiber de Lune, so there's no real point in using him with Sparkle. And obviously, if I'm using Mono Quantum with Sparkle, it's probably ideal to use this anyway. But if I get better characters that require tons of skill points, I might have to change this either to Broken Keel, or I probably go for there's a new set out called, I think it's Banana Amusement Park. That's what it's called. I'm probably gonna switch to that, or there's another set as well that provides crit damage. I've forgotten what it's called, but yeah, I'll probably change to that. But right now, the only reason I'm still using this as well is check out this rope. I've got main energy regeneration rate and 8 speed. I'm never gonna beat that. Like, I can't beat that. I could go ages into trying farming for that, and I'm never going to beat that. So I'm just going to go with it for now. But yeah, this is another one of my favourite builds, because I've got Sparkle speed up to 161, so I'm just going to go with it for now. Alright, Fuxuan. Basically, the go-to character I have for sustain. I have 8,000 HP with 135 speed. It might be, I think I might need to improve my speed a little bit more. I have the free 5-star preservation light cone from Simulated Universe, Texture of Memories, which whenever she gets hit, I believe she provides herself shields. Then I've got mainly her traces maxed out. And then right now, I have Broken Keel as the ball and rope, and then 2-piece Hackerspace and 2-piece Longevious Disciple. I've seen as well that Fuxuan is quite flexible with relics. You can just literally put her on anything. I've seen a lot of builds with Guard of Withering Snow as well. You can put that on her. That provides damage reduction. There's another set as well that you can put on her that helps with defense, I think. But yeah, I actually had to pull for it on a rerun because for the longest time I was struggling for sustain on my account, and I was saving to get Fuxuan, and thankfully I won the 50-50, so yeah, I was able to get Fuxuan finally, and now it seems like my account is fully sustained now. Sealer was my first ever character that I pulled on a limited banner. And yes, I know her speed is a little bit low. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Because recently I've been trying to farm for Genius of Brilliant Stars relic sets. So, yeah, I've got Sleep Like the Dead. So I've got Yanqing's light cone on her. And yeah, some of the traces are a bit... They still need a bit of work. And then we have Celestial Oh yeah, Celestial Differentiator. That's the other set I was trying to think of regarding Sparkle and the ball and rope. Yeah, that's the other one, Celestial Differentiator. So Banana Amusement Park and Celestial Differentiator is ones you can probably use on her. But yeah. So yeah, crit damage on the Celestial Differentiator, and then Quantum, everything else on Sealer. So yeah, that's pretty much her. Silver Wolf. Speed is 134. I would like to make that a little bit better, if possible. I've got... I think this light cone was a... I think this was an event one, right? So we had to do certain events to get this. So this is not something you can just get. I think this is one for the event. Yeah, I've still got to update a few nodes, so I still need to unlock some of them. I have Genius of Brilliant Stars and Pan Cosmic Commercial Enterprise. So basically, all you need for Silverwolf is tons of crit, a little bit of attack, and mainly effect hit rate, because she's a Nihility character, right? So yeah, she's kind of like just throw everything in terms of effect hit rate. So my effect hit rate for Silverwolf is 138. Is that too high? Is that too low? Probably too low, I think. I think I might need a bit more effect hit rate. But, you know, it is what it is. Dr. Ratio, I think he was given out for free, right? He was a free character that the game gave out a while ago. I think it was during the 1.5 update when they released him and Ron May and new areas of the Herder space station. So I've got Cruising in the Stellar Sea. This is another light cone that you can get for free from the Simulated Universe. So this is his trace tree. There's one node I've got to update. His relic set is Inert Cell Soto. So that's one that provides crit rate. I think it's to do with follow-up attacks, yeah. I've got 2-piece Wastelander and 2-piece Musketeer. And that's about it, really. His crit damage... I think his crit ratio is pretty good, I think. He's a little bit slow, but his crit rate is pretty alright, and then his crit damage is 173. Again, I use him alongside Topaz and Robin for certain teams. Tingyun, I think this is like the first 4-star, isn't it? Yeah. So Tingyun I'm also saving for a 5, possibly a 5-star Tingyun, I hope. Somewhere down the line, maybe. I don't know anything. So I've got Dance, Dance, Dance as a light cone. Her traces are fully maxed out, or except for the abilities and stuff. So I've got Fleet of the Ageless, and then 4-piece Traversing Hackerspace for Tingyun, and I've got E3. I would love to get more eidolons for Tingyun, but for some reason the game hates me. So that's that. Lynx, oh my goodness, Lynx. Poor old Lynx. She was literally the main sustain that I had on my account before I rolled for Fushuan on her rerun. God damn it, I bless my Lynx, honestly. I've had to take away a lot of her relics though for other characters, but I've got Hey Over Here on her as a light cone. Fully maxed out. I've got Longivious Disciple, Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, and Broken Keel. And then I've got her at E4. Yeah, so for the longest time, she was like the main carry. Like, she was someone I relied on as sustain when I didn't have Fushuan on my account. And that were bad times. I had to use her and March 7th. The Preservation March 7th. On a lot of my builds because I didn't have any sustain at all. Oh, and speaking of March 7th, so I've got her right now on the Hunt set. Well, I've got her on Hunt. Obviously, she has 2 forms, right? She has Preservation and now the Hunt. So I've got Subscribe for More as the light cone. So basically, it improves her basic attack, basically. That's the reason why I've got it on her. It's not the best light cone, no, there are better ones out there, but this is the best one I've got. I've got her fully maxed out. I've got Wastelander of Banditry Desert, Thief of Shooting Meteor, and Firmament Frontline Glamoth. I don't think this is the right set, but this is something I can just go on for the time being. Of course, you are open to help me out in the comments if there's anything I can improve anywhere. Right now, I've got her at C5. I still need to complete the, what is it called? The War Dance event. I've still got to complete that so I can get her at E6. But for now, it's E5. I mean, I can show you the stats for her, I guess. So most of it for March 7th is speed and crit damage. So I've got speed there, I've got crit damage there. Crit damage is on the body piece. Then crit rate, attack. Speed on the foot piece, and then for the ball and rope, I've gone Frontline Glamoth because it's literally the only thing I've got that's got good stats. So I've got imaginary damage boost and double crit, and then I've got speed and crit on this one, and then attack on that one. So yeah, it's an alright build. It's something I can get by, but you know, it's fine, I guess. I use her a lot with Sealer. Whenever I'm trying to do things, I use her a lot with Sealer and Robin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of the characters. These are like literally the ones that are starred at least anyway. These are my kind of like favorite characters / favorite builds kind of thing. These are the characters that I use the most. I mean, if we go down all the way down here and start going with these characters, we'll just be here all day. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is a video that I just wanted to do because there's nothing to do on Overwatch 2 at the minute. There's no content to do and until Tuesday when the shop opens up and we can talk about more skins and stuff like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on just for one time only to just show you what I've done on Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, you're willing to add me if you want to go ahead and, you know, just add me on my ID's right up there. So feel free to add me if you want. And yeah, as you can see on my I'm in the Ling Sha waiting room, as you can see on my thing up there. And yeah, like I said, I would love to be able to roll for Fei Xiao, but I just want Ling Sha. I've been waiting for her for so long now. I just want her now. So yeah, that's my Honkai Star Rail account. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That's it. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and click on the subscribe button, send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my other social medias, my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course my TikTok, and let's not forget as well my Instagram and my Threads. Thank you for stopping by, chaps. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers because we are all human beings. I've been CMG as always. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!